but you're nothing but a scumbag. You took advantage of me.
He had an ad placed where I work, so I picked up the ad, it's Exhibit A there, and I called him, and he came to the house, and he was very professional, and he looked at the job, and he said because of the way it was, I have like an open floor plan, I would have to have all my walls painted, because everything runs into one another there.
Sure.
So I agreed. I understood that. He gave me a price of $3,000, which I
Yes.
agreed to. He began work on a Monday. He worked Monday, Tuesday, took Wednesday off, and then worked Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Completed the job.
4 days, yeah.
And then I paid him the $3,000 that we agreed to.
Okay.
And so then a few days later, when I had the door open and it was a bright day, I noticed there was big blotches, big spots all over my wall.
Yeah.
I called him and I said, Gene, I have spots all over my wall. And he says, well, I'll have to come up and take a look at it. And he says, well, that's because of the paint you used.
How many coats did you agree to have put on?
I think he did one coat, I'm not sure.
Just to get this point, and then I'm going to give you a chance to answer. You chose the paint that you wanted.
Yes.
Okay. And you are saying that he said this may not be the right paint because it may not cover everything.
Which I thought he meant by blemish,
Right.
nail pop. A nail pop or a little...
But you wanted to stay with that paint.
Yeah.
Do we have the pictures of what you're talking about in terms of what the the job looks like? Oh, I see what you're talking about there.
This is only a few pictures it's all the walls going up my stairs, the wall upstairs, but...
Okay, well, no, I see that. And my question is, the spackle or whatever you used there, was that put on by you or was that there when you...
Some of them were there. Some of them I went over that were already there.
Yes.
And I re-spackled them, sanded them, and primed them
Yes.
before I put the finished coat on. It was the walls that we did some spackling and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was one coat. It was a Band-Aid job. That's what she agreed to. 64 hours for $3,000, that's what she got. And her son punched holes in the bedroom, his bedroom, 2 holes in the bedroom, and 1 hole over by her door, which I fixed for them. And then I painted all of that. So, okay. And I also have a voicemail that she left me. I was on a Sunday morning doing my paperwork. It was 8:30 in the morning, and I had my coffee, and I was doing my paperwork, and she called me, and she's trying to tell me how to run my business like I was her son. And so I hung up on her, and she kept calling, and then finally she left a message, and I'll let you hear the message.
Okay, let's hear the message.
Hey, Gene, what'd you hang up on me for? I just wanted to let you know I trusted you. I thought you were a really nice person, but you're nothing but a scumbag. You took advantage of me. You made me go out and buy more paint that's been sitting in my hallway now for almost a year, waiting for you to come back. You're a rotten person, Gene, and what goes around comes around, and I hope you get yours. And by the way, you advertise a 10% discount, senior citizen. You never gave me that, but yet you go around telling how much you did for me over here. You did nothing for me. You took advantage of me. $3,000, that's $750 a day. That's what you did to me.
I did all that free work in exchange for the senior citizen discount, and she wasn't happy with it. Her son's room was a $600 job.
Got it.
And I went out of my way to fix her bathroom light in her master bedroom, and I did a kitchen soffit in her kitchen for free. Those are hours out of my time. I'm not in business to do favors for people, but I'm in business to make money. And I told her before I put the paint on the wall, sir, you are gonna see defects. She agreed to it. She said, go ahead, Gene, paint it. So I did. And then when I handed her the bill, she goes, oh, no. I go, what do you mean, oh, no? That's what we agreed on. She goes, I'm not paying taxes. I'm going to give you cash. So she paid me cash. I signed the ticket. I dated it, and I left. And that's it.
Now, after it was done, you went out to buy some more paint.
Yeah, he told me to go and get more paint.
Okay, well, now, knowing what that first paint was like, what paint did you get this time?
He told me, I don't know, he told me what paint to get.
When you told her to now go out and get this second paint, Did you?
I told her what the right paint to get would be flat paint because flat hides 95%.
Okay.
The paint that she got was eggshell, and it shows, it magnifies
Okay, but the
everything.
second paint was your recommendation what kind
Yes.
of paint to get.
Yes.
Did you buy the paint that he told you?
Yes.
So now you've got the right paint. So when you decide you want to have a second coating, whoever you decide to hire, which I assume is not going to be him because you guys are, not in the best relationship right now. I don't think he was being, even if it wasn't clear to you, I don't think he was trying to be deceptive in, I'll use a different word so she won't know. I mean, he would have no motive in trying to get you to use the wrong paint. You decided to hire him. But look, when people go out to buy things, sometimes they're not happy finally with the product they get. He gave advice about the paint. You decided, not because you're not going to listen to him, but you misinterpreted what he meant. He told you that blemishes are going to show through. Where the disagreement is on what you thought blemishes were.
told me
The point is, did he
imperfections.
do anything legally wrong? In hindsight, you should have listened to what he was saying.
I did, Your Honor. I'm trying to make the point.
You
A
thought
blemish
the blemishes would
would be a nail pop.
I know.
A blemish is a little
But
mark
that's
to
not
me.
his fault.
But he's the professional. Don't
And
you
he
think
gave
that
you professional advice, and you chose not to take it. If a person says this paint isn't going to cover the problem, I'm going to listen to the professional. I don't want to spend money on a paint that isn't going to work. The case is dismissed.